Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to make a video to say hello and greet and thank all the new subscribers to the channel. I'm so grateful for everyone that has come here to hang out with me at this YouTube channel. My name is Jerrel. I'm not anyone important or special. I'm just a normal human being. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not some famous video game industry person. I just want to make video games for people because I want to give people something to believe in. I want to make something fun, something exciting, and something interesting. And some of you are already familiar with some of my previous videos where I explained I dislike making these particular industry videos, especially the ones that I've done recently. This is not something that I derive any personal joy in doing. It is not something that I look forward to, and I've explained in previous videos. I only do these videos because I feel it is necessary to bring certain topics and issues to attention and to explain these issues to the industry, and hopefully we can help the games industry make course corrections so that we can get back to what really matters, is making good games for gamers. These topics are quite unpleasant to discuss, and there is negativity attached. Every time I make these kinds of industry speeches and any videos where I take a look at certain problematic products, every time I do it, it earns me more enemies in the games industry. I hear from more people who are quite angry at me for speaking out. And I have a game that I was intending to have launched on Steam by now, but I'm just waiting until the temperature cools a little bit, because I know that there are people waiting for me to launch my next game on Steam so that they can negatively review bomb it. I know that there are people very angry. There are enemies I've earned in the industry, and I knew that going into this. I knew that stepping forward and making these videos, I knew it was going to earn me enemies. I knew it would put me in the crosshairs of review bombing, and I understood that, and I accepted that this is the price that I have to pay for speaking up and saying what I believe in. And that is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And even if my stuff does get negatively review bombed, look, that's fine. I've accepted it. It's not a big deal, because the people who enjoy my games, they're going to play my games and enjoy it regardless of the review bombing. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care what anyone says about me on Twitter, because I don't use Twitter. And I just want to make games for people. So that's all I care about. Regarding my work history, I have worked in the public space at industry level. I've done industry speeches. I've worked with very difficult CEOs and business owners. And so it is not a big deal for me to discuss these kinds of issues at industry level with these multimillionaires. I find it interesting, some people in the comments seem to think that these people that are working at industry level are these untouchable gods, but they are not. They are everyday people like you and me, and they have to be dealt with in a professional business environment just like any other job, and that has been part of my career in the past. So it's not a big deal for me to work face to face with these CEOs to tell them that they are wrong, to tell them that things are not going in the right direction. That's normal. It's not a big deal. It's not this seemingly impossible task. It's just a workplace. So I think there are people that think that it's this sort of huge momentous thing, but it's normal. It's a workplace, and it's important to understand and listen to when things are not right. And you have to make course corrections where necessary. So I just want to be very clear with people, especially people who have just recently subscribed, is I am not setting out to be a YouTuber. I'm learning more and more that I just don't understand the YouTube system. I don't have the right personality for YouTube, not just in terms of being this engaging, exciting bombastic personality as my favorite YouTubers that I watch. They're just so interesting to watch. But those people also really deeply understand the YouTube system, and it's something that I can see more and more. It's not something that I'm great at. I don't have the natural capacity to be great at YouTube, and I'm fine with that because I'm not setting out to be a YouTuber. I just wanted to use my YouTube channel to hang out with people and to share my projects with people. So lately things in the games industry has been quite stressful, and I thought it would be nice if we all just hung out and relaxed and chilled for a little bit. So I'm going to play some of my cello banjo. This is my favorite instrument right now. So for my games, I generally try to use as much real instruments as possible, as many acoustic instruments. So obtaining and learning to play new instruments is something that is important for me as a composer. For people that are familiar with the Silver Falls games, much of the music in the Silver Falls games is created with real instruments that I obtain specifically to use for soundtracks. I obtain and restore antique instruments, particularly from the 1800s, as there are some very rare zither instruments. Some I've repaired and used previously in Silver Falls soundtracks. This is a very rare banjo. This is a cello banjo that is tuned a full octave down from a standard banjo. So for the rest of the video, I would just like to play this cello banjo with you. It's very relaxing. Please feel free to just chill and enjoy the music.
Hello.